to Hot Takes Cold Brews, the podcast where coffee, chaos, love, and a whole lot of yapping collide. I'm your host, Pragti, and today I've got somebody very special for me. She's one of the most interesting beings I know. Her friendship came absolutely out of left field and filled my heart up with a lot of love. She's one of my very few friends, I must say, who can match the level of annoying, dramatic, and stubborn that I am. And so it gets a little annoying sometimes because, I don't want to deal with me, but it is what it is. Yapping with her is like a ritual at this point on a very regular basis to make sure that I'm in check. And so introducing you to somebody who decided to twin with me because, oh my God, how could she look different? Welcome, Reeth. How are you doing?
I'm great. You're my ideal. Whatever Pragti does, I do. So if Pragti is wearing red, I am wearing red, and that's how it goes for it.
Sure. And that's why your hair is also matching mine. Your clothes are
Yeah,
matching mine, of course.
yeah.
It makes sense.
I want to live in your shoes. You're like my ideal. You're my everything.
Can you please elaborate on that? I'd
I
love to hear
worship the
more about
ground
it.
that you walk on.
Although the ground that I walk on was around you many, many months ago. So clearly not enough because you don't want to be around me. But okay then.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Sure. This is a great start we're off, I must say. I love this. Um, I
Ah,
must share, I think, with everyone that's listening in the cringiest, most problematicest pickup lines come from her to me. I'll say something absolutely obnoxiously problematic, nonsensical. I'll say I'm not feeling it, whatever it is. And then she'll have like a barrage of pickup lines for me. And a while ago, I was saying, I'm not a genius. I don't need to know everything. And she goes, but tu to meri genius hai. Like, ugh, do you not get tired of that?
never a few very good.
I don't know how to react to you anymore. I am giving up. I feel like I should not have done this because now this is what is going to happen. This is fun. I like it. I think we're being very core us, and that is what we need. I'm just hoping you continue to get cringeol, if I can say
I
that.
will try my level best not to.
I really hope you do.
And
I know
my
your sister's
cringiness is very
betting.
reserved,
It's
and it's
really
better
not.
reserved.
It's really not. I mean, I literally have a video recording of you dancing to Bole Chudia on a FaceTime call with me. So it's not really deserved.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great knowing you. Okay, bye. I'm exiting.
It's okay. I'm just wondering if we'll get like a glimpse of that performance here today.
Absolutely not.
But why?
So, moving on
To you dancing?
to
Yes.
better things that we have to discuss.
You are the thing we have to discuss, Steve. You. So before we get into like the really deep, conversations and start crying into our coffees, let's loosen up because it's time for the favorite game that I have, which is called hot takes or cold takes, which basically means that the statements that I say, if it's a hot take, you have to tell me, according to you, if it's a hot take, basically, you have to tell me why you think it's a hot take, your opinion on it, whether you agree, you disagree, whatever that is, right? Alternatively, if you don't really have an opinion on it, you don't think it's that important, you say cold take, and then we move on from it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So first one, a 6 foot tall man can be a personality trait.
So, I feel like the only personality a tall man has is the fact that they are tall. Okay, so their resume is a blank white paper, and just in caps lock is written 6 feet. Hope that helps. And everything in the world revolves around them just being tall and the world being tiny.
Well,
And I don't understand what the and first of all, I am not someone who has like a thing for tall people any which ways. Like
hmm.
for me, like I would much rather a person with personality than with a person that I have to strain my neck looking at. You go out there, Literally, I'm telling you, every single tall person, the only thing they will be like, oh my God, you're so tiny, or oh my God, I'm so tall. And that's it. Like, bro, I'm sorry, but what?
I love it. I must confess though, I have a full like thing for tall people. Very like for me, it can be a
Pragti,
personality
your
trait from a very
things,
different perspective.
the things that you have are so questionable and judgeable that I don't even think we should go down that lane.
Fair, fair. I will give
But
you that.
like, I root for short kings, bro. Like, short kings personality, baller personalities.
Not for
Because
all.
they have to
Let's be
match,
honest, not for all.
bro, they have to match like tall guy aura just by being like a cool, fun person. So they like put more efforts in personality and then therefore they are better people.
I
Is
genuinely
my
cannot believe you just
thought.
had tall guy aura.
Yeah. Like I don't know how else to describe it.
Good one, good one. No, no, I think what you're saying is very fair. So we will accept that and move on.
Yes, sir.
A little jealousy in all relationships, not just romantic, is cute.
Yeah.
Please, you have to elaborate also. I need to know more where the yeah is coming from.
Like I don't know how I'm gonna be in a relationship because ha ha ha, whatever. But when it comes to like my innermost circle, I am like a little possessive. I'm like, why are you going out? Like I think I am more a boyfriend or like a mother figure in my friends' life than their own parents or other
I'd
significant
like to
halves
say
are.
you're more of a daddy figure than a mother or a boyfriend.
Yeah, it comes from my mom.
Yeah, it does. I
Yeah,
see it.
so
I
I've
know
just
it.
gotten all traits of my grandmother and I'm just like कहाँ पर हो क्या कर रहे हो बेटा ऐसे नहीं करती ये क्या पहन के रखा हुआ है वैसे कैसे जा रही हो कोई ऐसे कर लेगा कोई वैसे कर लेगा so I तो I'm wouldn't say jealous but I'm very I need to know everything. I have most of my friends on Find My. I keep stalking them every 2 hours. If they're somewhere they're not supposed to be, they get a call from me. If yeah, so I'm a little problematic with my friends in that sense, but otherwise, it's just cute. I think it's okay.
It also like the people that are in my this circle, I need to know why you're meeting somebody new, who you're out for coffee with, why you're
Like, why
doing,
do we
why are
have
you not
friends
with
who
me?
already have me?
Yeah, like why, I,
Exactly.
like everybody in my life knows Anvi, right? And half the messages, because she's halfway across the world, half the messages that she gets on like Instagram are saying, just so you know, I am better than all your new friends. Because I'm like, you don't forget. You do not forget. Excuse me, no, I am not. So yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I think it's necessary also. In friendship, in
very.
all sorts of relationships, I think little bit is good.
Even
More
my
is
best friend,
not
like
very
I
good.
think I bully him. I'm just like, why are you talking to someone that is not me? Like I will call Jay up, and if his phone's busy, and I'm just like, I am calling you. Who is the other person who's calling? Why do you need another person to call me when I'm right here calling you, wanting to talk to you? So, but that's just
I
very
think
reserved to like my.
inner circle.
Otherwise, I don't
No, no,
bully
fair.
there. Yeah,
Agreed. I think I'm with you there.
yeah.
Okay, last one. Romanticizing your life is a coping mechanism, and it's okay for it to be that way.
I mean, honestly, जिंदगी में ऐसी रोमांस नहीं है. So if I don't romanticize my life, then I think I'll probably be sitting in a corner and crying for the
On
entirety of the
FaceTime with
day,
me.
month. Yeah, that
Look,
you don't do. I
listen.
wait for you to call me and I wait for us to cry together, but you have
I
other
get
plans. You have
crying
scheduled,
anxiety of
you have
crying with you
pride
because I'm like, no, I
scheduled
need
in
to
your
protect
day.
you.
You have, you're one of those like spreadsheet, Excel,
Trials. Yeah, yeah.
that girly that you have like 4:45, 4:47 is my window for crying, and then 4:48 I need to get changed and ready for my 5 o'clock meeting. And then I have like a 4.5 minute window where I'm gonna go and just get anxious about something and then come back. Like you are such
It is
like
true. I cannot even
yeah,
deny
you
it. It is true. But
yeah.
yeah, I think romanticizing life, I love the way you do it. Like you take such whimsy pictures, cute things for yourself that I love it. Like I'm fully here for it. And I think I started romanticizing life maybe 2.5 years ago, not too long ago. Like I got more comfortable with it in the last maybe 1 year, and I'm like, yeah, I will make
But
everything like
you're
this.
my role model, like the way you like what was that? Like what was that reaction? But honestly,
Role
like
model.
yeah, in this aspect you are, because like I love how like this is gonna get a little serious, but I love how confident you are in your own skin, how you like choose yourself before you choose other people. I love how you're like, you know what, this is like my time, I'm gonna give this to myself, I'm gonna take a vacation. Like bro, never in my life, like I am like a person who judges a lot, like, and so I'm very scared of people judging me, okay? So I don't think I've ever gone to a cafe alone in my entire life. Like forget about going to like vacations alone or like having solo trips alone. But like just the idea of going somewhere alone, I'm just like, oh my God, but what am I gonna do? But what are people gonna think? And that just stops me from doing so many things that I would actually want to do. And I love how you just do it. And after looking at you, I think I have gotten more comfortable around the idea of giving myself that kind of importance, taking that time off for myself, because I've grown up in a house with no privacy, with no like nothing of the sort. So the idea of just like doing something for yourself is like, but why would you want to do something for yourself? My idea for doing something for myself is by doing something for other people. That makes me happy. But I just love how you just do, you not only do things for people you love, which is a lot, we'll go there some other time, but
You will
also the
know.
way you do just for your, I will, just for yourself is like something that I genuinely look up to, like for real, for real.
Thank you. It's taken a lot of effort to get here, but I really like. I
So
love you
proud
so
of
much. But like, it's it's taken a lot of effort to get here. Like it to initially when I used to do this, I'd be like, oh my God, now people are sitting and judging me. People, what must they be thinking? And then now I'm just like, huh, I will do what I want to do. There are times that I used to be like, oh, I'm breakfast, I'm sitting with like a show playing on the phone or something. And people are like, wow, morning, she's, so attached to her phone. And I'm like, why does it matter what they think? Who are? I'm like, no,
you.
I
But
want to sit and
I
watch
look
TV
at
and
people
watch.
going out. Huh, I look at people going out alone and I genuinely like, I'm not even judging the other person. I'm just like, I wish I had the guts to do that. Like, I know it's such a small thing,
No,
but
no, but
it's
it takes
so,
effort because it's a lot of
it takes,
shedding the traditional idea of being outside with somebody, making it as an activity with somebody else.
yeah, like, I would not, like, even if I feel like having coffee or even if I feel like going out, I would probably cancel just because like I don't have a company to go out with, or just because like my friends are busy or like my sister available, and I'll just be like हाँ ठीक है अब उन लोग नहीं जा रहे तो फिर मैं जाके क्या ही करूंगी, and I'll just not do that thing or like go to
Hmm.
that place or whatever it is just because some other person is not available for me. And when we go out and stuff also, like I look at people who just go by themselves and I'm just like wow यार मतलब like चाहिए मेरे को भी at some point in life. And you are to now very unhinged. Like I love, like you remember when you like FaceTime me in Goa, uh from like your villa in the balcony. I'm not gonna say like the details of it, but I am just dumbfounded. I'm just like, wow, I want what she has. Like I think I want that for like I just need like 2% of that. I think I'm sorted for life. Like I'm good to go. My life's just all like perfect.
We will get you there. We will get you there. I feel like a few milestones are like going out to dine alone at a little bit of a fancy schmancy place because then you are forced to sit with yourself, right? And then you're supposed to get comfortable with yourself, and it can be daunting. Going to a movie alone, going to a park alone, and just taking like a book or some snacks and just sitting there. These are like milestone moments of doing things alone for me. And then obviously like a solo vacation.
Yeah, they are like 100%, which is very nice.
But I like how this has automatically come to where I want for us to start our conversation with. And I've picked these questions, for the main questions and conversations that I have for you, because you leave me amazed with how you handle stressful things. Like you really do. The way you approach problems and things that happen that would leave me spiraling is so amusing. I'm just like, wow, you can take this approach. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna get like some nuggets of advice between the cringe, for me and for others that are listening. So shall we begin?
That's cool.
So before I ask you this question, right? Let me share with everybody all the things that you do. Ma'am is a baker and runs a studio in Visakhapatnam. She is a painter, an artist. She's a tattoo artist. She lives with her, full joint family. So she helps with taking care of the family business. In the day, she is on her feet running around for at least 12 hours a day, if not more. And usually it is more only. Plus, she will make all the effort to go pick her family up from somewhere, drop them somewhere, do something for somebody else, just constantly be zipping around the city. And it's a whole lot of things while running the bakery studio, which is her core thing, right? And she's done a double master's. She's used her brain previously, which currently sometimes doesn't exist, but that's okay. But she's done like a lot. And with the many things that are on your plate, it can become very easily stressful when you're trying to coordinate between like 30 different people in a single day. Very simply put.
That is
So,
on a good day.
yeah, that's on a good day. Exactly, right? So, when things become too stressful, what do you do to like go ground yourself? Whether it's like a short activity or a long activity, whatever that is.
I think honestly, like when I bake, that is something I do fully just because I'm very passionate towards that, right? So when I'm working, even if I'm like having long hours or if I have like a very big order or if I'm like completely packed for the day, I'm still happy. And this is like, that is something that I genuinely like doing. So it doesn't tire me as much as like it would normally do. And also like things that I do for my family. I love my family. I love people around me. I love spending quality time with them. I love the good, the bad, the everything that everyone in my life comes with. And I think just accepting that and just being like, I have my own quirks, they have their own this thing. We just coexist, and this is all that we do is for just pure bottom line love. It does help like a lot. Like it's not like I'm forced to do things for them, or if I'm forced to do like something that I don't like. Everything that I do in my life is all the things that I really love to do. And that is why I am able to do those things and still be like relatively sane, and not like
I like the
completely
reality
on.
of the relatively sane, I must say.
Yeah, just relatively I'm saner because I genuinely do like whatever work I do, I am a very live in the moment kind of a person. If I like something today, I'm gonna do something today. If I don't like it tomorrow, I'm not gonna do it. Which is why I have like 30,000 hobbies and I have like the resume of like 20 people all combined in one, but it just fun. And I have the freedom to do that. Like if I choose not to work today, I just can do that. So I think
Which you
that.
never
And
use,
also,
I must say, which you never use, but okay.
but knowing that it exists is at the back of your mind, it also
Correct.
helps. Like I know you're like 1 hour away, like you're just a flight away from me. So even though I am going through shit and whatever it is, like I know you're not probably going to be able to come, or neither am I going to be able to come. But knowing that you are just 1 hour flight away from me is still like a lot of reassurance that I get, like, you, Jay, like whoever is in my life. Um, and a lot of my other friends are like right here in Vizag. So even though I don't meet them, like Shweta or whatever, I know they're just there. So just knowing that they're there, even though I don't really know if the logistics could let us meet or like let us do whatever it is. Just knowing that they're there is more than enough for me. Like I know that I can go to them if necessary. And just the thought of that is enough. And I do have like mental breakdowns like you. But yeah, you like I will just call you and I'm like, Pragti, life is shit, and then you will harass me with food. And then my mind is gonna get diverted. And then I'm gonna be like, Pragti, don't do this, Pragti, don't do this. Oh my God, are you insane? What is wrong with you? And then that is all that I'm thinking about thanks to ADHD. Ah. And then those problems are gone now. I have a new problem to work with in Thas's life.
I'm
So at
helping
the end of the
basically with
day, moral of
distracting
the
you.
story is you are the problem.
Okay, we will then not we will not continue this. It's okay. I will go sit in a corner and cry and not on call with you because
Like you,
probably
wow, like जैसे तो हमेशा तो you call me only when you are crying.
this thing to it. No. I think I like that approach and like that's what I'm saying, right? Like the way that you're looking at it in terms of having the options and grounding yourself in people. I have not yet gotten there. Like, I find it very difficult to ground myself in people. My grounding activity is gonna go sit up, sit in a ball on the ground in a corner of the shower and be like, yes, this is what it is, and then come back out like 10 minutes later, be like, okay, time's up, time to get back to reality. So I think with you, because of how much we interact like on an everyday basis at this point and the variety of conversations we have from hyper serious to like frivolous nonsense, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with being like, okay, this is a situation where I need help and I can ask for it, or just being like, okay, I need to vent for like 10 minutes, do you have the time, right? It's still a work in progress. I don't think I'm there fully, but it is like I'm learning how to do that more and more with you, with Tool and Gutlu at home, because they'll just be like, but why didn't you tell us? Yesterday, my sister has been like, bro, why would you not ask for help when you were struggling? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to give anybody BT. And she's like, it's not about that. And I'm like, oh, right, correct. Sorry, did not think of that. So we're learning, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question about a topic that, well, I'm a sucker for, which is love. Do
I'll
you
go get
think?
the papers.
No, 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 just shh. Um, do you think
Mhm.
soulmates are real or romanticized?
Honestly, I feel like soulmates are real, but not in the kind of way it's been put to be as. I feel like we all have like a lot of people that, you know, take a part of us, we have a part of them. Even though like we're in contact, we're not in contact, there is people who change us and lead us to be the way we are at this particular point. And moving forward, there will be more people who will continuously shape our existence and how we are just because of them being another person. And I feel every person that you deeply love and who you share that kind of a bond with is your soulmate, right? Anyone who touches your soul and is just there for you, and even if it's like for a very short period of time or for an insanely long period of time, like for life or for eternity, because that's the hope, right? I think people come and go in your life. Some people more than the others. Some people stay with you for the rest of your life, even if not physically, in your heart. And everyone who does so is at some way, shape, or form like a part of your soul, right? And that is like my look at things. Like, I don't see soulmates as like the stereotypical thing that it's portrayed as, but I
Yeah,
feel like,
like I don't think they're romantic soulmates only. I feel like there's all
yeah,
sorts of platonic soulmates that
exactly. Like,
exist
yeah,
that help you get through life. Like it's not one soulmate, it's many
it's
that
many
it's,
soulmates.
yeah, it's not like you said, it's not the traditional idea of it being just a romantic association. It's true.
And I feel like,
Am I your soulmate, Reeth?
hmm, सोच के बताना पड़ेगा.
In my head, you've gone and done. देखूंगी, सोचूंगी, कल परसों कुछ कहूंगी.
I want this to be the promo of the thing.
Probably not.
Just you trying so hard to sing in tune.
I
I
am
love it.
a horrid
This is
singer.
talent of yours that we've just gotten to know. Can you please sing for the national
No.
television for all of your 6 audiences out there? I want you to sing. Just go for it. I think,
No, I am a horrid singer. Like ना सुर ना ताल ना सर ना पैर कुछ नहीं है.
babe, honestly, I don't think any person can be as bad as I am in singing. Like, I am good at everything I
Absolutely
do.
not true.
We
I
will have
can
a
bet you I
competition.
am horrid at it, but we will not do this competition here.
Guys, if this video reaches 500 million views, then me and Pragti are going to have a singing battle.
Yes, let's go. I like this. 500 million views. That's the goal.
Yeah,
Go make
let's
us
do
famous if
it.
you want to hear us sing badly and decide
Yeah,
who is the worst singer.
yeah,
Good one. I like that approach. I like it.
yeah.
But you have still not answered my question.
Soulmates. I think they do exist, not
No,
in the
my
way
question about me, am I your soulmate?
I'm deflecting.
Publicly, as
Yes,
in
Pragti.
being
Yes, Pragti Punjabi. I in national television with a sum total of 6 people viewing this. I'm telling you that yes, you are a soulmate of mine. I love you very dearly. You're very, very dear, near, fear not that.
I appreciate it. Finally, it is out in public and you can no longer deny this. I truly appreciate.
I've been bullied to say this.
Untrue. Untrue. Okay. Now, so again, for the world's context, the sum total of 6 people that are viewing this, one of our favorite activities to do is sit and have coffee and judge people. Like we're full on judges in life. And so I know we've got many icks as a person, as for friendships, for just general societal icks and all of that, right? I know this may not be an entirely present or past question, but it's a future question for you. What do you think would be like a big ick for you in a relationship?
I think if someone does not respect me and if they're not like a kind person, I think these are two things that are very, very important to me. That the person that I'm with is a good, nice, kind person, not just for the sake of it, but genuinely from the heart, and that they respect and love me and treat me as like, I know that's very bare minimum, but
I wasn't
sadly,
gonna
bare
say, but
minimum
okay.
does not exist anymore
It's
and
true.
it's just not there. So these are the two things that I think are extremely important to me. Something that icks me is if people are lying to me. Like, I hate liars. Like, I think, honestly speaking, like, this is going to be very biased because it's about myself, but I think I'm the most patient and understanding person when it comes to just things in general.
I would like to tell you that I agree with you.
And I don't get pissed, right?
Yeah. Well, you get
I
pissed
think,
on me, but you don't get pissed
no,
in
but
general.
I don't get pissed. Like, I don't get pissed about like bigger things in life. If
Correct.
there's something that
It's
anything that's, yeah, like I am someone who's just like, let's talk about it, sort it out, and like move on from life. I
yeah.
cannot get pissed. Like, I physically cannot, right? I and I think that whoever is in my life, like romantically or whatever, is going to have to know that bare minimum. Like, I'm not the kind of a person who's gonna get pissed. And like, I feel like just being transparent is one of the keys to having a good relationship. And if that person is dishonest or is lying even about like something small or something big, that is something that is a complete just like a no.
Yeah,
Like bye bye, good night,
fair.
sayonara. And that's about it, because that is one thing that I cannot compromise on. And the other ick that I have is not knowing what you want.
Oh, please, that cannot be your ick because, ma'am, you do this all the damn
Yeah,
time.
because I do this, I don't want the other person to do this. I want to use like none of my brain. I have barely one brain cell. I'm
Fair.
sorry, I'm not going to use that one brain cell on a relationship. I have better things to do, like having coffee and ordering coffee. Right. So I don't want to use my brain cells. So I want the other person to know what they want, not like in the more frivolous things, like not like
In the big
between
life
life
things.
in general, in like the bigger things that matter. I want them to know like what they want and how they
Think
want.
very essential, like even for me. Like if you are undecisive about where you are, where you want to get, and how you're planning to get there, holy shit, nothing's gonna piss me off faster than that. Nothing.
Yeah, I know. You're like, I don't know if I can say this on national television, but you're so anal about things.
I am. I'm also
Yeah,
like
like,
very impatient. Like
yeah.
the amount of patience that you bring versus the amount that I don't bring is the same. Like you are plus 100, I am minus 100.
Ballet.
Exactly. It is balanced. But like,
Mm,
no, like
shit.
knowing.
Shake hands with me, bro.
I shook. I cannot shake more than this nonsense.
Yeah. What
Things
is
that you make
this?
me do.
Who shakes hands
Nothing.
like that? Like,
I
ew.
don't want to shake your hand at all. Unless it's got like,
You talk like one sober girl. I don't want to shake your hand. What if you have germs about it or something?
no,
Like,
you did
no.
not let me complete. I would not shake your hands unless you have like babka or focaccia or cake in it. And then I'd like to do like, yeah, 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 and then take it and run away. Because like I want.
I thought you were gonna be like, I want to shake your hand because I want to hold it and keep it with me for the rest of my life. It was cute like that. But okay.
No.
Oh, damn,
Uh,
you're just friends with me because I have desserts that I make, right?
I think why I became friends with you. The reason I've stuck is many, many reasons. But that's the
Because we are both
one.
mentally unstable.
We're mentally unstable. We're obsessed with coffee. We are absolutely yapping like on a everyday basis. Like the amount of yap that we need to do, we want to do, is very high. And to meet somebody who matches that level of yapping and judging is great.
Yeah, please say
Also,
that I'm funny on national television.
you are extremely fun because if you weren't, I wouldn't have kept you around. As I was mentioning, Ma'am is my coffee partner, and like every single time we meet, there's coffee and food involved, regardless of where, regardless of why we're meeting. Coffee and food is a must, and on an like a very regular basis, half our conversations are around coffee and food, like along with other things, but this is a common part of the conversation. So I also will accept that she is an experimental person. And I am a massive traditionalist when it comes to food. Like if I like something, I like something. If I don't like something, I don't like something. I'm not even going to attempt trying something new because I'm not good at trying new things. And I have my theories for it, which are going to be shot down if I share them here. So I will not share them. But I am not very big on experimenting unless I'm sure about it. And she's tried really hard to make me try new things. Even last night, she was recommending some new nonsense to me. And so sometimes I've given in, like going to this one cafe that she pestered me about for
1% of
three
the time.
years.
Out of the 300 things I've asked
Yeah,
her,
that's what I
she
said.
has gone to one
Agree. That's what I'm
place.
saying. For 3 years, she pestered me. Then I agreed to go to that one cafe and
And
try
that shut down
very
after
basic.
she's gone there.
That's not on me, Bob. That's because you didn't give them enough business. But I have gone there and I've tried like very traditional coffee even there. Like I did not do anything experimental, but I was happy. Like the coffee was good. So coming to my question that all of this was building up to, what, according to you, has been your most either unhinged or creative coffee order?
I think my coffee orders are, I don't care as long as there is like a massive amount of caffeine and like barely any sugar involved in it. I will have coffee with everything. I will have coffee with juice. I will have coffee with milk. I will have coffee with water. I'll have coffee with soda. I'll have coffee with coffee. I'll have coffee with anything and everything as long as there is coffee involved. If the name says coffee, I'm a happy person. I've
You,
had orange coffee, I've had oat coffee, I've had I don't know, strawberry
what
and
is that
coffee.
coconut thing that you make in the office, in the studio?
This coconut and coffee.
What is just coconut and coffee?
It's coconut water and a little bit of espresso in it, and it tastes amazing. And either like a nice brewed coffee or like an espresso shot for all of you watching, and fresh coconut water. It gives you hydration because coffee dehydrates you. It's a great pick me up. It does not have milk, it does not have sugar. It's still very refreshing and it's beautiful. I think everyone should try it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
See, this is the problem with you. For someone who loves coffee, the way you say you love coffee, you have on like full national forum mocha frappuccino.
Yeah, but that is my brand. I have never been a
Love coffee.
coffee connoisseur or like a coffee, snob. I am not like a, oh my God, it needs to be brewed this way or it needs to be made this way. It needs to have this and that. No, I want my coffees to be coffee, but also sweet and be fun. And like the last episode, the first guest that is, she was like, but you're not a coffee snob. Like in a very fancy Bandra cafe in Bombay, when I'd gone with her, they don't use sugar in their coffees. I have gone and asked them for sugar. And they're like, we don't have sugar. I can give you jaggery. I said, I'm allergic. They're like, we can give you sugar syrup. And I'm like, yeah, give me sugar syrup and like a little thing, and I'll add how much I need. And he's just looking there, bamboozled at me, like, excuse me, why are you here asking me for sugar? That is who
Are
I
you there
am.
asking for sugar?
But that is who I am. I like my coffee to
Yeah,
have
that's
sugar.
good, but
I
like
don't
at
like
the same
cold brews that much. Like I will some cold brews. Like there's this one that my friend Yutika had introduced me to a long time ago, and the fun way of saying it was, I think this was a part of what was that show? Two Broke Girls, Half Calf Butt
Mhm.
Slap. It was that's what they called it randomly, but what it is a traditional like cold brew with 2 or 3 pumps of vanilla and almond milk, and it was very tasty, like
Oh yeah,
very tasty.
almond milk slaps. Like I am all
So
for
that is
almond.
the one cold brew like I could easily get behind. And the Vietnamese cold brew, like I used to attempt making at home, I used to like. But in the more like recent times, I have moved from liking cold brews more to like liking shaken or blended coffees when it's cold. Hot coffees, I love like making my own versions at home. I don't like drinking hot coffee outside as much.
I for someone who loves coffee as much as I say I do, I don't have hot coffee. Like
No,
on
but
the
that's okay.
coldest day, I'm in Antarctica stuck and I'll still ask for like an ice latte
But that's
because
okay, no. Everybody's
yeah.
version of loving coffee is very different. It's not needing to be the same. It doesn't need to
Aw,
stick to a
look at
script.
you
It's
bringing
fine.
it all to like such a cute
Yeah, because we
conclusion.
all are very different. It's fine. Like that. I'm very nice like that. I'm not a coffee
What
snob.
nazar you have, Pragti?
You only know all these
My
things you said
nazar
today.
तेरे से कभी हटती नहीं है कि मैं तेरे को लगा सकूं.
This is what I live with, guys. This.
The thing is, I dangerously flirt so much with all of my girlfriends that at this point I think I am in a half relationship with them any which ways because we do everything that a couple is supposed to do, but we're just not a couple. So for all of the other friends of mine watching this, babies, you are it. All of you
All of you
individually is
are
it,
it.
and I'm not cheating on you guys. I am just this person. I'm sorry. I'm a yeah with
It-
that.
It's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're your own version of a Casanova.
Yeah. I'm like a Casanova.
Moving on.
No, but
Because
I
I'm
wanna, I
living
wanna,
life
I
today.
wanna end this with something. Wait, shh. My next thing that I wanna try is a reel that I saw, and it had watermelon juice with cold brew. And it sounded like the most absurd combination. And I think someone had sent that to me. I think one of my customers or someone has said that to me, or I don't remember. And I was like, how, what, where, how? So I'm gonna try that. But like ginger ale and coffee slaps. Okay, orange and coffee slaps. Coconut coffee is my top for everyone who wants to try different coffees, please. Or you can come to my studio if you're in Vizag and I will
I
make
was
you
just
some
gonna
good.
say, if you're in Vizag, please visit Raya by Reeth in Ramnagar in Visakhapatnam. She's got amazing bakes and very good coffee. And if there's a way for you to teleport me there, do that as well. But if you
This is
can,
not
please
sponsored.
visit
This
me
is
as well.
coming out of her heart.
Yeah, because like the amount of FOMO that I have that I wasn't there when it opened and that it's been open is very high. So like, but here's to hoping that I will be able to come visit and like eat and yap with you in the studio. Maybe someday we will do another version of this podcast in the studio together. It'll be so fun.
With the
We'll make
crappy internet
coffee.
that I have,
Yeah, we'll make coffee together over
we'll
there.
make coffee together. Done.
Yeah,
I'll
but
make you good coffee.
no, I will make my own coffee. You make yours. I don't want to drink these
This
experimental
is what
coffees.
I'm talking about. You are so. I- You will give
It's
me a
true.
headache. I will have to order more coffee for myself. Like, just move on from this question before I slap you.
Yes, I thought I'm moving on. Okay. I'm moving on to what is, what my favorite segment on this podcast is that I look forward to, which is called Yap of the Week. Because if you're going to continue talking, otherwise, this is not going to end. So we will do our Yap of the Week by you. This is, I'm hoping, advice for either me specific or for the world in general, something that, you heard, you saw, you live with that you think everyone should know or I should know.
Hmm. I feel like for you, I just genuinely want you to understand. Like, this is gonna get serious, so like brace yourself for that. But I genuinely wanted to understand, like, you are an incredible person, and I don't think you give yourself the kind of credit and the kind of love that you deserve. And I think your standards for yourself are not what it should be. You are phenomenal. You are amazing. You are kind. You are smart. You are independent. And you are all of that for someone who is the same age as me. Like, I am sitting at my parents' house, eating off of their money, just doing time pass stuff because I like doing it and it's fun to do because I can. And if I want to stop, I can. But you don't realize that what you do, the way you do it, the way you're so passionate about every single thing in life, be it your friends, be it your work, be it your colleagues, be it your boss and your relationship with him. You are so committed and you are so just downright incredible. And I think you should take some time off and just look back at everything that you've accomplished and just be like, I did that and then some more and then some more and then some more. Like, the list will not stop. Like, you are a full-on corporate girly. You make incredible money. You have great friends and you have just started a podcast because you want to start a podcast, and you just keep taking things off of your like list. Chick 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 chick. You have just traveled in first class, business class. You are doing things that people only can dream of, and just you're just doing it. It's not even like something that you're going to sit there, boast about, do things about. You are doing incredible, and I just genuinely want you to like know that, believe in that. Like, I know you know it, but I don't think you believe in it. And I love you, we love you, you are great, and you should also know how great you are.
Thank you. But I have two things in response to this. Like the rest of it is just sinking in. The first is you are not just sitting at home eating off of your parents' money, because I know the amount of work that you do. So I know that that's not true. You can contest me on it, but I'm not believing that, and I know it's not true.
You know what I mean? Like, I am
Like, I
not
know what
doing
you
this.
mean, but I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to say that about yourself because it's not true. Like, that's the wrong
Yeah,
imaging.
yeah. I'm not saying it in like a negative connotation of any
Yeah.
sorts, but this is something I choose. Like, I'm happy with my
Yeah, but
life and
like
I'm very
still, this is my
comfortable.
issue with you verbiaging things about yourself in a certain manner. The other is people did not know that I did that flying thing. This was a secret.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just do things. You have taken so many trips. You have gone upgraded yourself to like the best of places, doing the best of things with just great. Just you've done things, bro. People can only think of. People can only like, huh, sometime in the future or like whatever. And that's great. And I think you don't realize the gravity of some of the things that you do and you've done and you will do in the future. And I think that is what I mean when I say you need to give yourself like that credit. You need to give yourself that space to just be and love yourself. I know you're getting there and you will get there. We got this. But at the same time, like you are incredible. Like I have conversations with my friends and I'm like, bro, if I have the kind of confidence that Prati has, I would have been like something I would have been. I don't know what, but I would have been of something for sure. Like the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you're so commanding, you take charge of a room, you are just unapologetically yourself. And I know that's come from like a lot of work that you've put in and a lot of things, and you're going to continue to do that. But I just want you to like take a step back and just see the things you've done for yourself in these past 5 to 6 years and how much you've grown, how much you've been through. Because I know what you've been through. You've been through hell, then some more, and then back. And you are still the giggly, stupid, cringe version of yourself. And I don't think a lot of people, me included, would ever be able to deal with. I think 10% of the things that you've dealt with, you deal with on a regular basis. Leave alone like the things that you've dealt with, like are actually like problematic and serious or whatever it is. But you are an inspiration, like my love, genuinely, like you are great.
I think yes, it will.
Cry.
Definitely you move, yeah.
Full views मिल
Thanks,
जाएंगे
yeah.
फिर तेरे को.
Thank you. Very kind. Just very ऐसा heart has warmed. I must tell you, I think I should put you in touch with my therapist. She was also saying the same things to me this week, and we had an argument about it. Maybe you and she should talk about how we can make me do this.
Yeah, it's the psychology student in me.
I can see.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not the English student in you because then you couldn't spell it.
Listen, I've taught in a university. My
While
students
not
might watch
knowing how
my
to
own
spell on your own, you've taught people is embarrassing, but
spelling of
okay.
anniversary.
Anniversary, confidence, so many words that she's and these are things that she has messed up while writing either on a story, on my cake. But okay.
For everyone's information, I've taught in one of the biggest universities in Visakhapatnam, and I've taught them English language and literature, and I've taught them soft skills
So
while
things you can teach, as you can teach English also as far as you're
I
not
can.
writing anything. That's my only this
I've
thing.
written on boards and all, okay, but I was smart. I used to just like make other people say things and do things.
That's a
But
good thing.
my kids love my classes and I love my kids. If any one of my kids is watching, I love you guys. But
These are college students, they're technically not kids, but okay.
they're my babies, okay? We're the same age also. Like almost, I was like, what, 22 when I was teaching in
Exactly
E-Term.
my point. So how are they your kids if you're the
But
same
they're like my
age?
kids. No, they're my students, my babies, they were.
Okay, sure. Um,
Moving on.
Moving on. I feel like you said some very, very kind things, but I'm learning a lot of those things through you, through my strongest female friendships that I have. Like, I feel like my girls teach me and empower me so much that I can become the person that I want to as a on a personal level and a professional level. because of the women that I surround myself with, and like all the unique skills, traits that they bring to the table. So I'm very like touchwood blessed to have you and my other girlies. Because I feel like it's so much grounding that you all bring that I love it. But on that note, Reeth, I know that I had to basically tell you that you are doing this and not that will you do this. So I really appreciate you accepting my you are doing this and taking time out and coming
He
here.
has messaged me at 2 in the morning saying, Hi, I am starting a podcast and you're a part of it with no explanation, zero context, nothing. And if ever I do something like this to her, I'm going to be bombarded with just questions like, oh, when, why, what, where, and just that. And I'm just such a nice person, a nice
Let
friend, a
me
nice.
elaborate on the nice person, but also the other side of it. I have sent her this, and it wasn't 2 in the morning, this was at 11:30 p.m. Because after that, for the next 30 minutes, ma'am has stayed on call with me and helped me finalize the name of the podcast, has helped me finalize the name of the Instagram handle and create that and walk me through it because I'm not very used to some of these tech things. And so for that, I am very, very glad to have had your support to make this happen and for you to be here
Get a
and having
medal.
the conversations that you did. Thank you for making time for me.
I asked something, you don't
I can't
listen
hear
to it.
you.
Do
Oh.
I get a medal?
No, but you win my love for life. That's better
But
than
I
a
want
medal.
a medal.
Okay, when I see you next, I'll get you a medal.
Yeah, please get me a medal. I've not gotten a medal
Okay,
since
I
a
will
while.
get you a medal. I have many. I will get you one.
I don't want your medal. I want a
But I
medal that
have
you
many and
take
I'm
to
not doing
me.
anything with them, so I'll give them to you.
No,
Bye bye.
I wanted to go to a shop, buy me a new gold, shiny ass gold medal, and then come put a podium, put me on the podium, and then garland me with the medal.
Sure, I'll work with Ria on this. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. But guys, with that, we come to the end of this episode. In conclusion, Reeth, thank you for coming here, for opening your heart and your mind up to these conversations and getting so real, but also so fun. I think it's been one of the most fun episodes. I'm very excited. Thank you for
Yes,
listening.
you have to say that this has been the most fun for the
Of course,
rest
you
of
have
your
to interrupt me when I'm
life.
wrapping
How
this
many
up.
ever podcasts you do? Huh?
No, I was just saying, of course, you have to interrupt me when I'm trying to
What?
wrap it up, but sure.
Yes, you have to say that this is going to be the best episode I will ever have, because this is Reeth and I love her so dearly. She's my bestest friend in the whole world, apart from like 5 other people that you also consider your best friends. And because I am it and you are it and we are it. So this is going to be
Um,
your best episode. I want to say that. And then I will let you go, or else I'm not going to let you go.
okay, guys, I'm being threatened on my own podcast. This is fun turn of events. Let me rephrase. In conclusion, Reeth Choraria, thank you so much for making time to be on this podcast. It is the best episode that has been, will be, will ever be in the future, given that the only person or only episode that can top this episode is going to be another episode with yourself when we're doing it in person. Because you are the most amazing, enigmatic, charming, threatening, bullying person that I know. I appreciate all your time and energy. And to our listeners, thank you for listening in to this absolute chaotic mess that we were. I think it was fun for us. I'm hoping it was fun for you. Please stay tuned, keep sending love our way, and we will be back in 2 weeks with a new episode.